gala is used to raise funds for our school, and the Fund a Need is a specific cause that is determined each year to raise funds for a specific cause.
Gala was started for our school. We looked at it in terms of what does the school need, where will the funding be most useful, what we want to fund things that are not typical ordinary expenses.
The things that our Fund a Need has covered, the first year we did one that covered technology, so that was iPads and laptops, so that we could almost have a near one-to-one ratio with students throughout the building for technology.
The first year we raised over $75,000. We installed a new AeroHive internet system in the whole school. So every classroom now has a wireless hub.
Well, they've helped a lot with us doing more technology related things like iExcel, a lot more coding that's happening on in computer class.
It's a lot easier to be doing things like writing. We used to have to use our notebooks a lot, and now we're allowed to use our computers so we can write.
We're completely wireless. They can take the laptops, walk around the room, iPads, walk around the room. You can go from room to room and you don't drop.
That's been wonderful. It allows teachers to let students learn through different online tools, listening to stories, or doing different iExcel programs, things like that. So it's been very beneficial. The second year we did an all-new playground. Our playground was old and broken, and so it's been completely redone.
Our playground was over 20 years old, so when we looked at playground cost and what could we do, we had a designer come in. They wrote grants from other areas as well, but the majority of the playground, which was over $50,000, came from the gala.
And then this past gala, we did a new sound system, so that's been put into our gym.
The sound system, we've used it for assemblies. We'll use it for our concerts, obviously.
We do an 8th grade play almost every year.
And it was a lot better with that sound. When we tried it with the other mics, everything was just malfunctioning. And with this new sound system, everything is sounding really good.
And a lot of the older students are getting a lot more experience with working with stuff like the sound system, the microphones, and it's helping them get more of an understanding and maybe even helping them guide them towards a career path they may be interested in the future.
Any kind of presentation that we would want to do, it's going to enhance that because you're actually going to be able to hear throughout the gym what's being said. There's just lots of opportunities for that sound system. I think we haven't even really scratched the surface on what we can do now that we actually have a sound system. This year we're looking at some of our security, and when we look at today's world and you look at all the different options you have to increase that security or enhance that security, we know that there are things we can do to build on what we have.
Things need to be updated a little bit just so we can have a better and safer environment for our kids. We use the building for a lot of things, and we need to kind of segregate the building off so that we can use it more effectively both for the mission of the parish and the mission of the school. But we also have to take in a very serious consideration the security of our children, the safety of our children, and so we want to create an environment here where our children feel, and our parents feel perpetually safe here and can exclude anybody that doesn't belong here.
I think the thing that I think is important about donating to Sacred Heart is the mission, our overall mission of what we're doing. We're trying to get kids to heaven. We're trying to teach children to follow Christ and what that is like. Not only telling them that, but asking them and expecting them to act it out all day long. So it isn't just that we want to hear the words, we want to see them role model it and be examples to their peers. And that's the nice thing, we have programs like Prayer Buddies that's actually happening today, where we have big kids that are mentors to little kids. It allows the big kids to be a good role model, and it gives the little kids someone to look up to and hopefully emulate positive behaviors. My favorite thing about Sacred Heart is that we're all in one building. We're a pre-K-8 building. Brothers and sisters see each other in the hallways. You might have cousins, you might have neighbors. We allow the older kids to interact with the little kids through prayer buddies and different things. So I think we have a wonderful thing here that we're all in one building. We're a big family. We're a community. Teachers or anyone seeing anybody in the building, you know who everybody is, and it's a good feeling. It's a great place to be.
When I went to school for teaching, I knew I was never going to teach in a public school. Never intended to become a principal. That was not even a thought in the back of my mind. But the more you watch the students in the hallway, and I was sitting just on the bench today while they're going by outside my office, and you get hugs and you get smiles and you get waves. I love being able to sit where the kids can see me. They can wave, they can say hi. My favorite thing about it is the kids. It's very simply, it's the kids. That's why I stay, that's why I do what I do. It's all for the kids. To all those who have donated and continue to donate to our school to make it successful and a safe place for our students, on behalf of all the staff, the students, and the parishioners of Sacred Heart, I say,
Thank you for your generosity that makes this mission possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for donating to us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
thank you.